All right, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Zon Ninja X Masterclass. All right, so what we're doing in this episode is we're going to talk about how going against the grain can sometimes be advantageous for you. Because, there's the problem that when I release a YouTube video or even when I release things inside of the course, right, thousands of people are watching it. And, inside the course, that's obviously like very, very small compared to like YouTube and, my Facebook group with almost 100,000 people and things like that. But what inevitably happens as any new technique or exact kind of blueprint is released on a mass scale, people need to make small changes and variations and add their own experiential kind of knowledge. Like, for example, one of my most successful students, she launched a makeup brand, right? Cosmetics. I don't know anything about makeup and I don't know anything about cosmetics, and that would not be a good experiential choice for me because I don't have the experience. I don't know what makes an eyeliner better or worse. I don't know what makes, good fake eyelashes because I've never used it. I've never experienced any of it. I just don't understand what makes a good one, what makes a bad one, how I could improve it, what the market needs that there isn't yet filled by another seller. And so whenever I go through things like this, always be thinking to yourself, okay, how can I make little changes to make this better, right? Because this isn't the perfect way. There's no perfect way to do it. When I was learning, right, I took what I learned from Greg Mercer's blogs and I made it better, right? And that's what I hope for each and every one of you to do with what I'm showing you, right? Never just copy anyone exactly, whether it's me or anyone else. You always have to make things better, make small improvements, make incremental changes, because that's how you're going to see success. And so the way that we're going to do this, guys, is we're going to do things a little different. We're going to use the same categories, right? But instead, let's look at monthly revenue of, let's do 16,250 is the minimum. Let's do the price. Let's do a more expensive product, right? Let's look at $54. And let's make sure that the review count is less than 69. All right. So now we're a little bit outside our normal range, right? Our monthly revenue is higher than normal. Our price is significantly higher than the minimum that we normally look at, right? And let's see what we see, right? So Madison Electric Products Cable Rod Kit. No idea what that is. American Flour Sack. It's kind of hilarious. All right, so some umbrellas, right? They're priced at $100. They're making almost $21,000 of monthly revenue. So this could be a cool one. Let's save that one for later. Oval-shaped artificial marble dining table. They're selling this for $600, right? And everyone kind of has this like weird idea that they shouldn't sell expensive products on Amazon, right? But if you're making $200 profit from one sale or $10 profit from 20 sales, that's the same amount of profit per day per product, right? And so, don't get trapped in like the traditional kind of box that I teach or it seems like I teach or what anyone else teaches, right? Profit is profit, and if you can do your due diligence and prove that there's a very, very high likelihood that you're going to be able to sell these things, then it does not matter whether it's $500 or $13 or $100 or $58, right? It does not matter. Age-old grow natural-based liquid fertilizer. Probably not. Right hand drain. $22,000 in revenue. They're selling 40 units at almost $600 per unit, and they have one review. So obviously people do not care about the reviews on shower drains. Fusion Climb Black Quick Release High Strength Swivel Snap Shackle. They're doing $1.8 million a month. I'm going to go ahead and leave that one. It's way too much. I don't want to get involved in that at all. Valve controller. Speakma. Caspian single lever bathroom faucet. Let's take a look. Right? And like some of the other things that you can do, oh, and these are all up and coming. I forgot to take this off. Some of the other things that you can do, right, and we're going to go through more of these as we go along. So the review rate. Review rate is interesting because generally the market average is about 1 to 3%, meaning for every 100 sales, you get 1 to 3 reviews. And Amazon knows this, right? Average review rating. Another thing that you can do to kind of differentiate and be like kind of out of the box is instead of doing like small and large, everyone kind of has this idea that you can't be profitable selling what's called oversized units. So, and there's definitions for what oversized units actually means. But it basically means something that's like either really long or like really big and like volumetrically or significantly heavy. So let's do small oversized. And then let's show the products, right? Because everyone kind of has this idea that they shouldn't sell oversized products, which means that there's significantly less competition selling oversized products, right? And if you're doing your due diligence, and you can solve all of this stuff, right? I could take this product, I could look at it, I could plug it, this exact product into the Amazon FBA fee calculator, which we're going to show you how to do later on, right? Actually, let's just show you how to do that now. Amazon FBA fee calculator, right? And so here we go. And let's just take one of these as an example. What should we do? Quick set installation kit. Let's look at something else. National safety apparel. Here we go. Jump sport trampoline weather cover. This is random as heck. Right, so this is called an ASIN. It basically just means like a unique code or kind of set of characters that Amazon assigns every product in their catalog. We're going to take that ASIN and we're going to plug it in right here, and we're going to press search. Right, and we're going to see this actually populate here. And what we're going to do is we're going to guess, because we don't know how much it costs to ship it to Amazon yet. To solve that, we'll reach out to our 2 dedicated freight forwarders for the course, right? Veronica and Bjorn. And they are going to be able to give you a quote on how much it's going to cost to ship by sea and how much it's going to cost to ship by air for your product once you know how big and how many you're ordering, right? So you're gonna negotiate with your manufacturer, which the whole second module of the course is about negotiating with your manufacturer, getting the best price you possibly can, figuring out how many units you should buy, right? And I'll teach you exactly how to do all of this. Don't worry. I just want to give you kind of a heads up of what we're going to learn later on. Once you know how many units you're going to buy, how much it costs, how big they are, you tell that to the freight forwarder and they give you a quote, right? And then you can say, okay, well, it costs this much to ship to Amazon. Let's just guess $1 and we'll guess, $5 for the cost of the product. And we're going to plug in the item price here, which is $119.95. We see that right here. We're going to plug that in, item price, right there. We're going to press calculate. Right, and so obviously these shipping and cost of products aren't correct, so this is not reflective necessarily of what the actual net margin is. But let's say that we talk to our manufacturer and we figure out this is actually $5 to ship, and it's $9.50 to the cost of the product. Right, so now we're sitting at $60 or 60.28% net margin, and this is after Amazon's fees. So we see for a $120 product, the selling on Amazon fees or the referral fees, 15%. Is $17.99, and then the fulfillment by Amazon fees, which are calculated based on the dimensions and weight of the item, are 15, right? So 119 minus 17.99 minus 15 minus 5 is seller proceeds of 81 minus the cost of product is $72.31 net profit, right? So this is the Amazon FBA fee calculator. Again, it's just a simple Google search right here. To find it. And so, the moral of that kind of verbose, long form statement was, even if it's oversized or even if it's glass or ceramic or breakable, right, and everyone else and their mother's telling you not to sell it, there's always a way to find profitable products, even that everyone is saying not to do. Right, so if it's oversized, but you've done your due diligence, you know it's selling, you've eye tracked it, right? You've looked at the average sales, you've confirmed that the BSR is consistently low, low being a good thing with BSR, because remember, 1 is the best seller in the entire category. Once you've confirmed all of these things, which we're going to talk about in depth for the 5 steps of product research, then what you're able to do is actually know for sure that that product is going to be profitable, even if it costs $120 or $300, or even if it's oversized or breakable, right? If it's breakable, all that means to me is I have to spend more time making the product packaging, more secure than the next best competitor. And I've made millions of dollars doing exactly that, right? People are lazy. They don't want to take those extra steps. And so if you want to make this work, then all you have to do is take those extra steps, right? And think outside the box. And so kind of the point of this particular video, guys, is play around, right? Look at special oversized, look at medium oversized, look at all of these different kind of quantifiers here, and don't be scared to do more research about electronic products, even though I say that I don't personally sell them. Don't be scared to look at breakable products, like glass products, like ceramic products, right? I've made millions of dollars selling these types of, don't do it products, things that are heavy, right? As long as it's heavy, but people are willing to pay a premium for it being heavy on Amazon to have that convenience, then it doesn't matter if it's heavy, right? If you can calculate what your profit margin is going to be ahead of time, and you can tell by doing your due diligence that this product is going to sell, then it doesn't matter that everyone says stay away, right? So think outside the box, guys. Always trust in yourself, trust the data, never get emotional, and remember, no matter what anyone says, except for me, obviously, because I love you, but even me, right? But no matter what anyone says, you are the smartest person in your business. And as long as you're willing to do the work and look at the data, then always trust in yourself. Think outside the box, right? Go against the grain. And sometimes, guys, it's going to make you a ton of money. So I hope you enjoy this one, guys, and let's get to the next.